戦い、陰謀、そして愛の絆。親子2代にわたる壮大なドラマ。ロールプレイングシミュレーションゲームスーパーファミコンソフト「ファイヤーエンブレム聖戦のゲーム」。受け継がれるのは光か闇か。
The final battle for control of Granvale sent its most powerful figures to the grave. Some of you may be wondering exactly how the series is continuing after what the hell just happened. But bear with us for a moment. Just as he had planned, this left Arvis as the sole ruling power of the kingdom. Opposition from Selyse and Leonster was swiftly crushed, and so Arvis unified all Judgral under Granvale's rule. With overwhelming support from his subjects, Arvis thus became the first emperor of the Granvale Empire. So that's right, Arvis was the mastermind of all of this, and he's now unified the countries bordering one another all across the continent under one empire. Germany much, 17 years have passed since the Battle of Belhalla. That's right, we're time skipping. The adoring public who once welcomed the rise of Emperor Arvis now struggles under his oppressive, dictatorial rule. So, okay, I have to look at this as a parallel to Star Wars. I see it this way. And it's interesting because we're now in this section after this time skip where we're in the future, we're all in a big part of an empire, the heroes are now the rebels opposing this guy who's made himself emperor. Like, that's so Star Wars. But it's interesting because Genealogy here came out before the prequels ever did. So I think it's an interesting idea of what the story for the prequels might have looked like in the imagination of the Fire Emblem developers. How, like, Sigurd's whole life was spiraling out of control and falling out of his hands, and there was love and fear and hatred and planning and plotting and all that stuff. I kind of see that as a more interesting idea than, well, whatever this was.
I don't like sand.
I mean, I like Revenge of the Sith, but anyway. And across Judgral and other realms now dominated by Granvale, their people have been reduced to living as little more than slaves to the Empire's whims. That's right, so this is kind of what happens in history a lot. I mentioned Germany earlier, and I'm not kidding in that kind of parallel. You look at a place like Czechoslovakia and their German occupation, but off we go all the way over to the Kingdom of Isaac, the place we were at war with in the first half of this game. In the former Kingdom of Isaac, it's part of the Empire now, Granvale's harsh rule tortures the Isaacian people. King Danon, the appointed King of Isaac, is a brutal and unforgiving tyrant. Just like his late father, Duke Langbalt. He's Langbalt's son, eh? While Danon himself lives an indulgent life at the Rivo Palace, the people remain little more than slaves to the Empire. His second son, Johann, rules Isaac Castle, while his youngest, Johalvir, rules Safara. I think those names are incorrect. It's actually like Uchara and Ucharba, but honestly, I like Johann and Johalvir more. And the remote Ganeshire region is governed by Danon's trusted confidant, General Harold. That guy looks familiar. Only this time, unlike General Camus, it's not intentional, it's just a repeated sprite. Under their rule, Isaac knows no freedom. However, one last hope remains for Isaac. Tirnanog, an isolated village in Isaac's far north. There, Prince Shannon works to raise a liberation army, whose strength grows with each passing day. So Shannon, the young kid who is the Prince of Isaac and part of Sigurd's forces, is now all grown up, and he's here in Isaac trying to raise a rebellion. Among these proud young warriors is a young man dubbed the Scion of Light by the people of Isaac and revered as the rightful prince of the Granvale Empire. He is the brave young leader of the Liberation Army. His name is Seliph. Yep, that's right, we have a new chapter, Chapter 6, Heirs to the Light. So, suddenly it's all coming together, Genealogy of the Holy War, right? Like, not only is that applying to kind of pass down traits in genealogy throughout the many centuries of war on this continent, but it's also relating to now we're playing as the next generation, as Sigurd's child, Seliph. The commercial that I've been showing in the intro of every part also makes sense. In that moment, you see these two warriors holding hands as they fall on the battlefield, and then the younger new generation picking up the fight. If you've ever seen the cover of this game and wondered, that guy doesn't look like Sigurd. Well, no, that's Seliph, his son. This is the proper second half of the game. I kind of wish he wasn't on the cover. I do wish it was Sigurd, but I don't know. What can you do? Harold, have you ferreted out the rebels yet? Or are you content to leave them unchecked for the rest of your days? Shannon and his rebel ilk are growing stronger by the day, and now they hamper us at every turn. And as if that weren't enough, they harbor the spawn of Sigurd the traitor. The very existence of this scum utterly defiles the authority of the Isaaccian throne. How do you expect me to explain this sorry state to his imperial majesty? So yeah, Danon here, he's in an interesting position because he's trying to hold on to whatever power he can grasp. And Arvis has granted him power. Emperor Arvis has granted him the rule of Isaac. But what does the rule of Isaac really mean in the grand scheme of things? Well, not a lot. It's all one empire, after all. Arvis holds everything. Danon is desperate to hold on to what he can, and he can't really if he's got a rebellion brewing in his own kingdom. 1,000 apologies, your highness, but everything is under control. The rebel hideout has been found, and even as we speak, an army is on its way to crush them. Those vile mice have nowhere else to run. By sundown, not a single rebel will still be breathing. Very well. But be warned, Harold. Don't even think of underestimating them. Most of the rebels are too young to pose a threat, but they still have Oife and Shannon. That's right, Oife's also grown up. He was a young squire in Sigurd's command. Those two alone are extremely dangerous. Dismissing them would be a fatal mistake. Yes, sir, I'm aware. But I've already had Tirnanog, the rebel hideout, surveyed in secret. And it appears that neither are anywhere in sight. It's safe to assume them to be currently absent, sir. What? Then why are we still talking about this? Send the order to move in on Tirnanog immediately! I thought he did have an army already going there. The people of Isaac are treating these rebels like some kind of heroes of freedom, but it's high time they learn the error of their ways. Kill them! All of them! I'll be waiting back at Revaux. I expect nothing but good news. Alright, there goes that Danon fuck. So it seems our little rebellion movement is coming to a head with all of Harold's forces. And marching into Tirnanog, we have a swordsman here. We have a problem, Lord Seliph! Looks like the Empire's finally caught on to our whereabouts. A brigade set out from Ganeshshire, and they seem to be headed our way. Ugh, Ulster. Why so surprised? You really think our little hideout wouldn't be found sooner or later? Let them come, I say. It only makes the battle easier for us. It'll be the easiest thing to just walk right over Ganeshshire and pick them off as we go. You've got to be kidding! Prince Shannon's still trying to find the Yeed Shrine, and Oife and the others aren't back yet. It's just us two against an entire army. Surely even you can't think this will end well. I don't care. You can sit here and be as scared witless as you want, but I'm not letting a chance like this pass. The prince still treats us like helpless children. But come on! We've had more than enough training. We're ready for real action. But I'm not gonna run away anymore. I'm sick to death of sitting here while those monsters butcher our friends. Or worse, the Empire's thugs are still out there, snagging any girl they see. If Prince Shannon hadn't come for me that day, I'd just be another one of them. Dead or wishing I was. I won't forgive or forget their pain. No, that's not it, Larse. You're right, it's horrible and all, but you're wary of engaging the enemy out of concern for my safety, aren't you, Ulster? Most likely, I presume Shannon would have given you strict orders to keep me safe. After all, if Shannon hadn't given such an order, you'd already be out there in the fray. To not be thirsting for a good battle just isn't the Ulster I know. Oh, that's right. Sorry, sir. I was hoping we didn't have to involve you. I'm no child anymore either, Larse. If you two plan to fight, then I plan to fight by your side. There's more at stake today than only the resistance. What of Tirnanog? We owe so much to its people. I refuse to abandon them at such a critical hour. But we've no time to waste debating this. Lana, stay behind and help the citizens.
Wait, my lord. I'm coming too.
I cannot permit that, Lana. A cleric such as yourself is ill-suited for such a battlefield.
This is my fight too. You won't convince me any more than you could convince Larse. Every day I think the Empire can't get any more cruel, and every day I'm proven wrong. They prey on the weak and vulnerable as if snuffing out their lives is sport to them. I can't sit quietly and accept this. I may not be able to fight, but I have my own way of defending everyone.
My apologies, Lana. You're absolutely right. The battle for Isaac's freedom rests upon all of us. Very well. We shall all go together. How this will turn out, I cannot say. But we owe it to all the people of Isaac to give this battle no less than our best.
Yes, my lord. And, sorry. I shouldn't have spoken so brashly.
You've got nothing to apologize for. Now, Ulster, Larse, Lana, the time has come. Move out, the walrus said? Well, anyways, yes, we're out with our force. We don't have any horsemen. How about that? We've got an army coming towards us, and this is where a lot of the important mechanics that make sense for the first half of the game, which I do mean the first half, come into play. If we go and look at Seliph here, our new main character, our lord, there's a few things you notice about him. He's got the silver sword that Sigurd had. It even has the same durability it was left with. He's also got the barrier ring and the return band Sigurd had. So you can see the holy blood, the genealogy that lies within Seliph here. And it's passed down directly from both Sigurd as well as Deirdre, because of course he's the son of Deirdre as well. And this is what all the marriage mechanics were about. Yes, it was cool to get critical attacks and unlock new dialogue when we married characters, but now, these two characters we have here, Larcey and Ulster, they're the children of Ira. I mean, you can kind of see the resemblance in Larcey there. And of course, the daughter of Lex as well. Lex was the father. And so we carry down these things, like these rings we had on Lex and Ira are going to be on both Larcey and Ulster there, the renewal band. All these abilities, Pursuit, Nile, Vantage, Paragon. That's very imperative that these two now have Paragon, like Lex did. They're basically Ira with Paragon, which is awesome. And plus all these other things, like, Larcey is damn strong already, and only level 1. Lana here is the daughter of, I believe, Lady Ideen, yeah? So they're gonna be Lady Ideen and Midir, right? Which is why we have continuing a round of battle, which Midir had, which really doesn't matter because Lana's just a priest who heals people. But we have all these same stabs that, you know, Ideen had. So it's so cool that the pairings we do in the first half determine who we play as in the second half. Here's the thing though, if you don't pair the characters, you get substitutes here. So that's why if you ever look at the list of characters in this game, the second generation, as it's called, is huge, because they have to have characters like Larcey, and also a substitute for Larcey if, for example, Ira died or Ira didn't get married. I had, and hold on, let me pull this up. I'll show the document now. I had pairings I was planning out, and I had situations for if the father died in battle, then substitutes. If the mother died, I was fucked. So there was a bit of planning going into all of this. But besides that, yeah, we're just kind of moving out with our new force now. We don't have an Arden equivalent to guard the castles, so instead we're just all moving out, I guess. Better hope they don't charge in on it. I think maybe the second generation characters can fall in love as well, I'm not sure. But there's no reason besides, I guess, the love bonus stats and, again, more dialogue and shit. It's not for... There's no third generation, I'll tell you now. I'm not as experienced, if you can't already tell, with the second half of the game. Here's the thing with Fire Emblem Genealogy. I've played this game so many times. Most of the time, though, it's just like the first chapter or two, just because I want that experience of like a big-ass battlefield with your strong horse units who can move again after hitting. Like, I'm just trying to get that experience as is. I'm not trying to do a whole 60-hour RPG. But in terms of doing all of Generation 1, I've done that before twice. Generation 2 here, I've only gone all the way through once before, and it was on an old translation which was glitched and crashed after you got to the credits, so I never actually have seen the credits of this game, and I've only technically beaten it once, and not even in its fullest capacity. So this is still kind of a new experience in a way. Oh, and wow, this guy's like no chance of hitting Seliph there. Let's just do the steel sword, huh? We'll do 10 damage. Bam, second hit. Nice job, Seliph. Alright, that guy's pretty hurt. We gotta be careful. Also, what the hell, Ulster, you only have a blade? How come Larcey got, like, everything passed down? Oh, someone was a favorite, I guess. Well, okay, I can't say I'm mad, because Larcey is probably my favorite unit in this game. I'll tell you now, Larcey is probably my favorite unit in this game. That could change the Let's Play. I don't know what exactly to expect. Damn, we got hit by a 33? That's fucked up. But no, I do really like Larcey, and look at that Paragon giving us 68 whole XP. No, but I really like Larcey. I mean, again, it's a combination of Ira and then whatever father we want to pair her with. And, you know, there are different skills, different options you can go with that all have their benefits and downsides and all that. The fact that you pass down items is, of course, a big deal, and a lot of the time in that way, because there's also a stat pass down, I believe, a lot of the time in that way you're looking for similar characters. What the hell? How are you hitting Larcey here? She needs to get a dodge, actually. She got a level up. Level 2, got an HP, a strength, a defense, and a speed. I think the level ups also might be determined by mother and father, although I'm not certain. I know a lot of the stat things are. Oh, hey, we got that, that Vantage there. Good thing we dodged that 37. I was kind of nervous there. Okay, more coming down south of the mountain there. That's alright. Most of those axe guys we can dodge pretty easy with Larcey or Ulster. And then, starting out turn 3 here, hey, we got some horse units. We're too late! The battle has already begun! I guess news of Tirnanog, Seliph, and all that must have leaked while we were off scouting. I hope everyone's doing alright. Most of them will be fine, Lester, but what about your sister? What if Lana's gone and gotten herself mixed up in the fighting? She can't defend herself at all if she's out in the open like this. Sir, we should hurry back. The sooner we get back to Lord Selif's side, the better. Indeed. Come, Demo, Lester. The battlefield awaits us. It's not actually Dermo, it's Diarmuid. Diarmuid. I don't know if that's actually how it's pronounced, but it's Diarmuid. Diarmuid. That's how it's spelled anyway. Well, yeah, we got some more characters here. Lester is the brother of Lana, which means he's the son of Midir and Ideen, and he carried over the Brave Bow from Midir, as well as the Accost ability. So that seems like kind of a canon pairing in my mind, that Ideen has to have one child as a healer and one who's a bow user, because these characters have set classes and set characteristics. So a lot of the best planning out your couples in the first half, it goes to, well, who are the children? What weapons can they use? And I mean, in Ira's case, I think the reason that Ulster doesn't have any other weapons is because he can't use any of the axes that his dad had, Lex. If we had paired Ira up with, say, Blondie, then it would have been a different story. But as is, this is what we got. Also, can anyone talk to anyone? I just want to make sure I'm not missing any dialogue. Looking at talk. Oh, it looks like Ulster can talk with Larcey. Oife can talk with Selif. Also, yeah, check out Oife. This little kid from the prologue chapter is now grown up in a paladin. He's got a stash. Looks like also Lester can talk with his sister. And Diarmuid can't talk with anyone. Most likely because no one can pronounce his name. Also, you'll notice he has the Wingslayer that we had on Nauise, as well as the Pursuit Band and a few other cool things. And the critical ability. So yes, he is the son of Nauise. And Nauise was paired with Lachesis, right? Yes, okay, he was paired with Lachesis, so this is also the son of Lachesis as well. You can also check genealogy here. They have Hazul blood. You're gonna need that Pursuit Band, my friend, because neither of your parents had Pursuit, so you don't have it yourself. Although your speed is only 7, so whether you'll outspeed your foes most of the time, it really depends on the foe, I would say. Yeah, it looks like you don't outspeed most of these standard fighters, so that Pursuit Band won't be doing you any good. Damn, some healing going on Larcey. I really do find this whole system super interesting. I like what they're going for. I like how it all plays out. I think it can be daunting for first-time players, and this is why, actually, I mentioned I had done 2 playthroughs where I beat all of Generation 1. In my first playthrough, I didn't really bother with too many ideal pairings, and so I ended up just with a really shitty hand in the second half of things. So that can be a bit troublesome. And I'd say it's not very new user-friendly. You kind of have to know what you're getting into with Genealogy of the Holy War. So I guess this Let's Play is a perfect thing for new-time players, huh? But again, you're given substitute characters if no one got married. It's not like you're walking around with nobody here. It's not like if we didn't have kids with any of these other characters, it would just be Selif and Oife on the field right now. Speaking of Selif and Oife, they can have a conversation here. Oh, thank the gods, sire! You're safe!
Oife, glad to see you made it back. What news of the rest of the world?
The Empire's grip is tightening still further, as if trying to choke life from the people. It's inciting doomed revolts all across Judgrol.
So, it's as I thought. It isn't as if the Empire's tyranny would ever be limited to only Isaac.
Oife, is it feasible to assist them? Not as we presently stand, sire. We still lack the strength to properly challenge the Empire.
Then, what of our present battle? The war for Isaac's freedom has already begun. Turning back now would be impossible.
There's certainly no chance of you returning to hiding, sire, now that your whereabouts have been leaked. Starting the fight now is reckless, but we've no choice but to continue.
Oife, I'm sorry I let all of this happen behind your back, but we have no choice. Even so, I don't think I could have stood letting Isaac suffer under Danon's thumb any longer. I trust you understand, Oife.
I do, sire. Now, our priority is to lay siege to Danon's capital, Rivaux, with all due haste. Danon must fall before the Empire can send reinforcements. We cannot afford to wait. Oh, that's so wholesome, honestly, that Oife is now talking with Sigurd's son, and he's helping raise him. It's also interesting how, you know, in Fire Emblem there's a lot of archetypes that this game had continued. I mentioned this in part 1, or part prologue, depending on if I rebranded, I might. Where, you know, we had the Christmas Knights, we had the typical magic user. We didn't have a Jagan archetype, did we? Well, Oife kind of fills that role in the second half here, being an early game unit. You can't get too much strength and growth out of. I mean, he's already level 15, so he's only gonna level up, you know, 5 more times, and it'll take a while to do so anyway. Alright, so a quick correction on this whole Jagan archetype situation here. Technically, if you look at several Fire Emblem sources and look under archetypes, Jagan and Oife are listed under 2 different ones. The Oife archetype is kind of a subset of the Jagan archetype, different from the pure Jagan as it's put. This is kind of a divisive topic, and it's not really black and white. Some people argue with various characters whether they're a Jagan or an Oife, and To me, they're very similar in their idea of being a pre-promote who doesn't get as much level ups and is kind of an older mentor to the main character story-wise. I don't know. I kind of see them as the similar role, but you can look at it any way you want. Also, looks like Diarmuid is, Sword Knight. I believe that was also Beowulf's class before Beowulf bit the dust in his first chapter. Alright, that one can reach just south. The bow unit can't, so yeah, let's draw him out with Ulster there. Oh, Ulster can also talk with Ira, why the hell not? You holding up okay so far, Larse? Yeah, I'm getting by fine. Just be careful out here, okay? Your usual brazen antics will only get you in trouble now. I know. What, do you think I'm still a child? Man, that iron will of yours. Guess you're just like Mom was, if what Prince Shannon's told us is true. Yeah, Ira. I can't remember a thing about her. You? No, of course not. We're twins, remember? If you were too young to remember, then so was I. We weren't even 2 years old yet back then. It was Oife who took us with him when he fled to Isaac with Seliph. We waited and waited, but Mom never followed. I guess she didn't make it out of the Battle of Valhalla alive. Ulster, you swore you'd never say awful things like that. Mom is alive. Alive! I'm sure of it. Don't you dare say otherwise ever again. Sorry, Larse. You're right. I'm sorry. Oh. Larse got a luck. Well, hopefully that luck will come into play in us maybe finding Ira alive. We don't know what happened at the Battle of Valhalla. There's a group of people we know for sure died, including Sigurd. He's gone. As well as most of the people there. We don't know if everyone died. There's no telling who did and who didn't. Also, damn, Ulster, you didn't do enough damage? That's kind of unfortunate. There's a whole bunch of horses moving in up here. We have, what is that, 4, 5, 6, 7 people here? 8? Damn it. Oh, but we'll do what we can, I guess. Oh, I forgot we have Renewal Band with Ulster. That's nice. Alright, Diarmuid can't reach anybody. Fuck. Alright, I guess just hang out there. Okay. Lester, I know you want to talk with Lana, but that'll have to wait until we can clear out this field a little bit more. Oife, I may call on your help. You've got pursuit, so you might hit twice. You might just deal with this guy here, Oife. Bam! And bam! Yep. Alright, that'll do. He's helping out for the time being, and of course, it's still genealogy, so horse units can move again after they've attacked, even though we don't have nearly as many horse units now as we used to. There's not as much of an emphasis on that, I guess. It's kind of interesting now that we have less of that. It's like a new generation that's more rugged, rough around the edges. Yes, technically Seliph is a prince, but he was raised in hiding, so he doesn't feel like it, does he? Well, I guess it was Marth. Well, the point is that it's a different kind of atmosphere than we're used to from the first half of this game. Also, hey, let's do a conversation after all. I forgot we can move again and talk again. Lana! Don't tell me you're fighting too!
I am, Lester. I simply couldn't bear to leave Lord Seliph to fight alone.
Why am I not surprised? Look, I know I can't get you to leave, but just be careful, okay? It'd break Mother's heart if something happened to you out here.
I know. But actually, there was something Mother told me. She told me that we owe the greatest of debts to the people of Isaac, and that if we can help them in any way, we owe it to them to do all we can.
So they're talking of Mother as in Ideen, as in the current tense. So Ideen did make it out of the Battle of Valhalla. She's alive somewhere right now.
Yeah, I guess she's right. I mean, we wouldn't even be here now if not for the help of the locals. So, where is Mother anyway? She's back in Tyrnanog's Abbey, working like always.
Right. Listen, Lana, we've got to give this battle our all, both in Mother's name and in the name of our lost father. Oh, so Midir did not live the Battle of Valhalla. Someday, I know, we'll finally be able to help Mother return to her home, Ljungby.
You're right, Lester.
Damn, that's the dream, isn't it? We got a luck. Seliph, go do your thing. Wabam. Nice dodge. Wabam. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I just realized Larse and Ulster are going to carry over Astra from Ira. That's awesome. I mean, Ira was, I think, in my opinion, the best non-mounted unit we had, and maybe even better than most mounted units in some ways. So having your descendants just as strong as her and with bonuses from their father, they're going to be insane. I'm telling you, these guys are going to be demons on the battlefield. Looks like these forces all the way at the fort are beginning to move out as well. We'll have to meet them along the way. And then, yeah, there's also a few units left just by us who are going to get to attack us here. I don't love that because we're not all in perfect health, so it's going to be a little scary. They're going for Oife. That is a huge mistake. Why are you doing that? Easy dodge, and then this guy's dead. Alright. I don't love that because Oife doesn't need the XP, and he doesn't even get that much out of it. Oh, they're all going for Oife? You fools! They know they're going to die. They're just wasting all the XP I would be getting. Ooh, okay, Oife didn't kill that one. That's a freebie for whoever you want to give it to. And then, of course, the bow unit here. That's a freebie for anyone who wants to attack up close. Nice. Okay, so we're still getting some XP out of this. Bam, look at that. Nice job, Larcey. And that's a level up for you as well. I'm trying to keep these two both pretty high level. I mean, they have Paragon, so they're going to get a lot of levels throughout this. Oh, we got a Resistance. Nice. Seliph being our lord is nowhere near as strong as Sigurd was, but I kind of like that for storytelling reasons. You know, he's not raised in the fields of war and such. He's just raised as a rebel trying to get by. So he's a lot more rough around the edges. Of course, he also doesn't have a horse. It's not like he's training to ride horses in the fields with his buddies Quan and Eldigan. He's not like Sigurd. He's not like most lords in Fire Emblem. He's different, you know? Oh, he's left with 1 HP. Also, that hit really fucking hurts Seliph. I guess we aren't that defensive. Alright, we can give this to whoever. We've already given Larcey and Ulster a few levels. Seliph, how are you doing? You're still level 1? Finish him off then. That'll do 7, that's enough. I need you staying caught up because you're such a young and inexperienced lord. I need you getting this XP and up in all your stats. You know, Sigurd, of course, doesn't need Paragon. Sigurd never needed Paragon. But maybe it would have been worth giving it to him just so Seliph would have it in the second half here with the Paragon ring. Alright, these forces are coming up to meet us. We're just out of most of their ranges. One of them can reach Ulster, but that's a-okay. And then we're just practically kissing the rest of them with how close they are. That's okay, we'll swoop in. We got all our forces here. Jesus Christ, Ulster, why'd you get hit by 34? I've been getting hit by a lot of that low chance bullshit right now. What the hell? Okay, there's 6 of them right in front of us and then 2 more coming up. Let's just have Oife go deal with this bow unit here. He's got the Armor Slayer after all. And we won't get attacked back. Ba-bam! And ba-bam! And then, oh, you know what, Oife, you can move again. Why don't you block off this one so that one won't be able to move in on us? Yeah, we'll be safe, assuming we don't go right here. And then that one, I can reach a lot. But it's fine, because you know what? We have Lester and Diarmuid. Sorry. His name, it's not easy to pronounce. Who can hit and then get out of there. So go for it, Diarmuid. You don't have Pursuit, but you do good damage at least. Oh, you hit twice anyway. I guess this guy's slow. Nice. We don't have Pursuit, right? We have the Pursuit band, but that's only if our speed exceeds the foes. Our speed is 7. These guys have 10. That doesn't make sense to me that we hit twice. I don't know what the deal is. Well, I'll take the damage I can do anyway. Lester, go finish that guy off. Okay. It's one less enemy we're dealing with here. Get out of there, Lester. Oh boy, okay. We're gonna take some damage here, I reckon. I'm gonna have Ulster go for this guy, who is at full health. I'll recognize that. We get the dodge. We do most of the damage anyways. And that's good, because Seliph now can reach the one who Ulster had attacked before, finish them off. Yep. More than enough damage. And that leaves Larcey, who can finish off whoever. Holy shit, that was everything except resistance. What a level up, Seliph. So yeah, that leaves Larcey, who we might as well finish off this one here. Already took some damage. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Bam! No risk getting hit, although the hit chance was 0, so I think we would have been fine anyway. Decent level up there for Larcey. And alright, there's just 2 of them right here in front of us, and then 2 of them way back there. I think we're gonna be okay. They can sneak behind us just a little bit, so I'm gonna keep Lana just a little bit back. Like right here is good, yeah. I don't want to risk my healer after all. And now that we're mostly not mounted units, she's a lot more useful, I think, than Ideen ever was. Just because Ideen was always outclassed by Ethlin. Oh god, that did most of Lester's health, and there's still another one there. Uh-oh. And then they're going for Oife. They're just getting themselves killed. What a fool. What about Lester, though? What about that other guy? Oh boy, that could be a problem. Steelbow is shooting Oife, that hurt. I don't like that. Can we get that dodge, Lester? Fuck! Lord Seliph, I'll leave the rest to you. Are you serious? We lost a unit already? In the first chapter of the second generation. Oh my god, he got hit by 2 60s, are you serious? And he died in 2 hits! 2 hits! What the hell? Well, shit, alright, we're down a unit, and we already have a very small force, that's not great. Oh, fuck, okay, well there goes Lana's brother, and the son of Madir and Ideen. Shit. We'll do what we can, take these guys out. You got it, Diarmuid. I may have trouble pronouncing your name, but at the very least you can hit this guy, right? Yeah, 100%. The dodge. Man, yeah, we have like no defense on any of our units. We need defense. Even Ulster and Larcey, who I've been loving just because of their incredible stats and items and everything, they have pretty bad defense. We all of our defense lies with Oife, so we can just send them out there and do work, right? Shit, that means I don't have a bow user now. Alright, I was not anticipating this, but we'll do what we can. And okay, it looks like we had a massive force down here guarding the capital, I take it? Is that what that is? Hold on, Oife, do your little movement there. Yeah, down here. Oh no, that's Safara, okay. That's the area that Danon's sons are guarding. Danon himself is at the capital down here, and then yeah, we're just headed towards Ganeshire right now. Seems like a pretty linear chapter so far. We got the jobber, and there's the sons we gotta worry about, and then the dad. Oh fuck, and there's a village up there we gotta go save. Let's do that as soon as we can. We're unit down, but we're not deterred. This is the rebellion after all. We're not gonna have it easy. Also, I just realized that's part of the Rivo phase, not the Ganeshire phase. So conquering Ganeshire won't get rid of that guy. We actually gotta go deal with him. I'm gonna leave that to you, Diarmuid, and then everyone else is gonna go deal with Ganeshire here. Herald's an armor knight, looks like. I may just have to use Oife with the armor slayer to deal with a lot of these enemies. Just because I don't have any magic right now, so it's the only true method I have for dealing with armor like that. Alright, Diarmuid got that guy attacking the village. We might as well go visit now and see what the deal is here. What do we got? King Danon's got 3 sons. The oldest, Brian, lives at the old family home in Granvale. We didn't even see him in the cutscene. The younger 2 serve him here in Isaac. Johan controls Isaac Castle, while Yehalvir controls Safara Castle. They're both kind of an odd sort, and they've both got this obsession with someone in your army called Larcey. Oh, weird. Always squabbling they are. I don't know, though. Neither of them are all that bad, really. Heck, I bet they want to join forces with you. Oh, good to know. And I'd reckon if they've got a huge crush on Larcey, then perhaps she's the key to that. Speaking of Larcey, let's go kill some people with Larcey, huh? Do we get an Astra trigger? No? Do we even need it? Holy shit, we don't even need it. We just destroyed that guy. Alright, cool. Alright, Ulster, you got this one down here? You might need an Astra because you only have an iron blade. I'll see if I can get a new better weapon in 2 time. Nice dodge. Hey, there's the Astra. Nice. And we needed it. We absolutely needed it. Alright. And with that, Iris twins just deal with a couple of the guards out front, just like that. Okay, no Astra that time, so he's down to 21 HP. Seliph, can you finish from there, from 21? The silver, you do 11. That would do just enough with 1 extra damage. So it's close, but Seliph, you can do it. There you go. We need to catch you up with Larcey and Ulster, who have that Paragon. They're just going to town on these guys. You too, Diarmuid. You're just kind of here, I guess. This guy's got a 20% hit chance. Not much of a threat, then. Go for it, Larcey. No, calm down. They're nothing more than petty rebels. Oh, yeah? Oh, well, you have a shield. Okay, we got the dodge. Bam, we did, like, most of your health with that hit. Okay. It's probably gonna heal a bit and then attack Larcey, I reckon. Yeah. Well, that little bit won't matter if she hits you twice. Can we get the dodge as well? I mean, attack would be... Ow, that does hurt. Oh, your fucking shield, you dick. Okay, it didn't actually hurt as bad as I was expecting. Couldn't heal Larcey either way, though. We definitely want her in better health than 13, right? And go for him again, why not? Bam! Oof! How could I fall to a few motley soldiers? He did the Roblox oof. And with that, Herald dies. Alright then, we got HP, speed, luck, magic. Why do we get a magic and defense? Well, now with our motley crew, to put it one way, we've got to conquer this here territory. Go ahead, Seliph, you're the one who can seize. And after seizing... By the gods! I've never seen such ruin. It's as if Ganeshire never ever existed. In a while, hasn't it, Seliph? Hmm? Oh, Lewin. Pardon me. Your Majesty, King Lewin of Salice. Just Lewin, Seliph. Like I've always been. Salice is just another Imperial conquest now. It's all it's been since the mess in Valhalla. And meanwhile, here I am still living a pathetic, shameful life for all to see. At least my mother faced Salice's demise, and her own, with pride and dignity. But me? Nope. Still just an idiot bard. Don't listen to what Oife says of me, Seliph. Just, please, don't call me a king ever again. My apologies, Lewin. It's fine. Don't worry about it. More importantly, looks like you finally got this revolution thing started. There's no place more fitting than Isaac to start fighting back against the Empire. Indeed, the courage of Isaac's people is matched only by the pain and anger the Empire has inflicted upon them. We have to imagine some of the Empire's inflicting pain is because of their remaining disdain for Isaac after the war. All we're missing now is for Prince Shannon to return and join the fray himself. And also, yeah, I've just totally glossed over this. Lewin's alive. Lewin lived the Battle of Valhalla. How about that? Good job, Lewin. You seem a little down in the dumps, but, you know, you're here at least. He ran off with some rumor, didn't he? Rumor has it his birthright as heir to the Isaac throne, the holy sword Balmung, is being kept at the shrine in the Yi Desert. As I understand it, the entire desert region is ruled by an evil priest. I trust Shannon's might, but I cannot help but worry for his safety. If any could do it, it'll be Shannon. Actually, Seliph, I have a favor to ask of you. Oh? If it is within my power, I'll gladly help. What is it? Julia, would you come over here? See, I found her years ago in Valhalla when she was just a little girl. Hurt pretty badly. Julia, something about her seems... well, since then I've been looking after her in a hidden little corner of Salice. At least until we had to get out a while back as the Empire set about tightening its grip. Thing is, I've got things that need doing over in Leonster, and at this point she's just slowing me down. I'd to impose on you, Seliph, but I don't have much of a choice. Can I just leave her with your group for a while? I still don't know what happened to her, but it must have been pretty awful. Poor thing. Back when I first found her, she couldn't remember a thing about what happened. Looks like she still can't. I see. Very well. You could trust me with her, Lewin. However, I must ask that you return for her as soon as possible. She likely won't feel too comfortable in an army of strangers. Deal. I'll probably be back here by the time you're finished freeing Isaac. Good luck, Seliph. May the gods be with you as well, Lewin. So, an interesting girl has joined our ranks. Lewin's off. Listen, Julia. I know it'll be hard for you without Lewin here, but I promise you'll be alright. Until Lewin returns, I swear I'll let no harm come to you. I know I have still much to learn, and as yet I'm not all that strong. But one day, someday I know I'll be strong enough to protect us all. Someday I'll have the strength to defend all the world's people from the Empire's wrath. Someday I'll be strong, as my father once was. Seliph. Alright, Ganeshire sees. Yeah, her overworld sprite is exactly like Deirdre, Julia the Priestess. She doesn't have any items, how about that? She's got some skills, Pursuit, Adept, and Nihil. That's interesting. Actually, if we look at her bloodline, looks like she's got the blood of Naga and a little bit of Vala. That's interesting, isn't it? So, okay, at this point, we just want to kind of gather our forces all together. Jarmud, you need healing. Lana could take care of that. Although, actually, it looks like Lana can also talk with Julia, so let's do that first here.
Julia, right? Hello there. Are you doing okay without Lewin?
You're Lana. Yes, thank you. I'm fine.
You know, Lord Seliph's actually really been worrying about you. If there's anything I can do to help you, just let me know and I'll get right on it.
Thank you.
Oh, and I've got a little something for you.
This is a men's staff.
You can use these, right?
For me? Thank you, Lana. With this, I know it can help everyone.
You're welcome, Julia. Let's give this war our all, together.
Alright, so we've got a men's staff with Julia. Julia can use healing staves as well as light magic, but we don't currently have any light magic, so we're just kind of walking around as an extra healer for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and end the turn, see where we're going now. I do still feel bad that we lost Lester just on a whim, but that's how it goes, I guess, sometimes. Over in Rivaux. Actually, no, I pointed the wrong place when I was looking at where Danon was. He was over here, actually. The rebels have taken over Ganeshire? Gah, Harold, you old moron. What in the blazes are my sons doing? Somebody tell them to take the rebels down, now! Oh boy, and then he's got his own forces moving out from Rivaux. And in the meantime, we've got axe units over here. Dad's ordering us to attack, huh? Isn't Larcey in that army? Damn, what do I do? How can I fight her? And then meanwhile, in the southern army here, we're to strike Ganeshire, are we? My. Father's got quite the temper, but I could never lay so much as a finger on Larcey, even if she's among my foes. What a dilemma standing before me. So again, more kind of parallel characters situations going on to the first Fire Emblem game. Just like we had the Christmas Night equivalent, we had the Jagan equivalents. These two characters here are basically the Aaron and Samson of this game. If you don't remember, in the first Fire Emblem game, there's a part where you could visit a couple villages. Also, hey, we got a Pegasus Knight coming in here. Well, I'll let this cutscene play out first before I explain the whole deal with them. And this Pegasus Knight is not just any Pegasus Knight. It's, this chick.
Phew. Sorry, Manya. I know a load like this isn't easy on you.
She's not talking to Manya the Pegasus Knight who died. It's apparently what she named her Pegasus after.
Huh. Manya, is that really what you call your Pegasus?
Yeah, pipe down, Arthur. I don't care if we're nearly there, because I'll still just dump you if you don't shut it.
Right. Sorry about that. Say, Fee,
I don't have too far to go. If you want, I can just walk from here.
Where are you off to, anyway?
Oh, just Ulster.
Ulster? Jeez, you're dumber than I thought. Ulster's way south of here. There's an entire sea in the way, for crying out loud. I don't know what you're thinking, but you haven't got a hope in the heck of walking the rest of the way there.
It's fine. I'm hardly in a hurry.
So, why do you need to go to Ulster?
Oh, see, I've got a sister I haven't seen in years who might be there. She and my mom were taken away when I was just a kid. I was sort of left alone in some far corner of Salice or another. I just heard a rumor, but at this point, even a rumor's enough if it means I might find her.
Huh, really? You know, I know just what that's like. My big brother's been missing for ages.
Did you get separated from him as well?
Oh no, nothing bad. We've always lived together in Salice, but a while back he ran off to try and find our dad.
Your father, huh?
Yeah, he's been missing for years. Mom spent the rest of her life waiting for him to come back, but he never did.
What happened to her?
She's dead. Illness.
Oh, sorry about that. I shouldn't have brought it up.
It's okay. I mean, you've already brought up lots of things that you shouldn't have. Kidding. You're actually not that bad.
Thanks. And thanks for giving me a chance and letting me come along.
No problem. So, was that sister thing real? Is that actually why you're traveling?
Yeah, it's real. But what about you? What's your deal?
Actually, I kind of want to join that Isaacian rebel army. When I was little, Mom told me stories about the paladin Sigurd and his brave allies, and those have always meant a lot to me. Lately, I've been hearing about how Sigurd's son's somewhere in Isaac, raising a revolution, and it's all just sort of clicked, you know? I knew that's where I needed to be, so I just ran out of my home to try and find him.
Wow, it's pretty great of you. You know, I think I'll help you out here for a while. It's the least I can do for you putting up with me.
Okay, partners it is then. Good luck out there, partner.
Upbeat as ever, aren't you? So okay, we get a couple of new strange characters here joining our forces. I got a couple things to dive into, actually. This is Fee. She's got a berserk edge. What the fuck? Enrageous foes. Alright. Then we've got Arthur here, who you could tell from his ability Wrath, only one character in our old units had Wrath, and that was Tailtooth. So this is no doubt the son of Tailtooth and Zell, right here. And apparently he also has a long-lost sister somewhere south of here. Fee is the daughter of, I believe, our Pegasus Knight Aranis, and then would also make her the daughter of Lewin. Well, yeah, because she got Adept. I think that was Lewin's ability, right? I think so, anyway. Looks like she can talk with Seliph, as can Arthur. Again, just as always, these would be completely different characters, and this would be a whole different cutscene playing out if, say, Tailtooth didn't have a husband, or if, say, Aranis didn't have a husband. So they would be different characters with different motivations and everything, but it would still be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? It's kind of sad to know that Aranis was taken by illness just at home after the Battle of Belhalla. But okay, not all the characters in this are just purely descendants of Generation 1 characters, and this brings us to what I was talking about earlier with Johann and Johalvir, the two sons of Danon here. I was mentioning how they're kind of parallel to Aaron and Samson from the first Fire Emblem game, two characters where if you recruited one, you could not recruit the other. So it's the same situation here where both of these brothers have a crush on Larcey. Larcey could talk with one of them, but then the other is going to become hostile, so we can only recruit one of them. That's just the situation. And, you know, we did just lose a horse unit, so I feel like we have to go and get another one. So we might go for Johann here. That's gonna be the way it's gonna be. He's also got Vantage, which is a nice ability. I like Vantage a lot more. It looks like Johalvir here has a cost, which is just okay. And of course it's just a fighter unit, which we never had fighter units like this in our ranks before. It's kind of unique. But no, we're gonna go for Johann, or Yuchar, I think, if it's properly spelled out and pronounced and everything. It means we'll have to be pretty careful in dealing with these forces, so we need to approach with Larcey and all the others at the ready. And of course that also means there are two separate fortresses which each of these forces are coming from that we can seize separately. The order in which we seize these does matter for the sake of one item, but it's not the end of the world either way, so just know that it could be a little interesting depending on how you want to play this out. Again, we don't really have anyone to defend the castle, so I'm just kind of moving everyone out. That's our whole force right there. All we have otherwise is Fee and Arthur, who are all the way over here. I mean, we might as well try to rescue that village there with Fee, right? Or at least get in position to be ready to next turn, so we don't lose it. And then Arthur start heading after that village there. Yeah, rescue all the ones we can, right? Looks like the Safara forces are moving out. Okay, they're just a straight line of fighter dudes. That's alright. The Isaac phase. Oh, they can already reach us. Oh boy, alright. Going for Oife. Oife, I hope you have what it takes. You can get dodges, it looks like, at the very least. That one can't reach anyone. If they can't reach anyone, they're just gonna stay in formation, I reckon. Yes, okay. Well, that one can reach us. He's gonna attack. There's a dodge, thank Christ. That one can also go for Roife, oh boy. There's a lot of guys going for Roife, isn't it? Another dodge. At least we're hurting them. You know, we're gonna knock them all down to just 9 HP. That's enough for Selif to finish them off, even. Oh, is that Johan? I think that's Johan himself. No, it isn't, okay. Phew. I'm hoping Johan can't reach us himself, because we're trying to recruit him. He's coming up. Oh yeah, he's right there. He's right there in the center, okay. And then meanwhile, these guys are attacking villages, of course. That's something we gotta keep an eye out for. There's also 2 towards Safar getting attacked currently. One down to the south and one to the north. They've both already taken some damage. Arthur, I think, is gonna handle those. And then is no one moving in on the village all the way down south? I guess not. Go rescue it, I guess, Fee.
I've been hearing a lot about how the Empire's been hunting kids in all those other countries. Thanks to you, Isaac's free from the Empire at last, but the rest of the world's still a really dark place. All across Judgral, they're all waiting for Lord Selif to rise up and defeat the Empire. Please, I'm begging you. You've got to make it to Grandvale soon.
Things are getting out of hand with the Empire, it seems. You know, Arvis is not the kind of guy who sees himself as a villain. He sees himself as the good guy who's doing the right thing. He's definitely not the good guy, right? But it seems to look at differences between villains who know they're a villain and villains who think they're doing the right thing, like Arvis. And ooh, look at that, Arthur going again. Nice. Makes you pretty damn strong there, Arthur. I like it. And I assume when he classes up, just like Gazelle, he can get Horse, although I'm not certain. Okay, we've got 4 of them who are pretty hurt. We've got Johan there. That's all you, Larce. Hurry on down and talk with the man.
Oh, Larce. How the twin hands of love and fate guide us. I've yearned for this day for many, many years, my beloved.
Johan? Oh, for the love of... There's a stomach flu playing with your head, isn't there?
Larce. Oh, Larce, your words are the sweetest bird song. Your eyes are as the most brilliant stars. Oh, without you at my side, what purpose is there in life? What joy could possibly be?
Stop it! How revolting. This is a battlefield. Are you out of your right mind?
I can deny my heart no longer, Larce. Believe me when I say I've tried. Alas, love is a maddening beast at times. What else can I do but be at your side? Men, we are joining the Liberation Army. From this day on, we are men of honor. Fight on in the name of justice, love, and Larce.
Wow, alright, and they join our forces. And then meanwhile over here,
you've got to be kidding! Johan beat me to Larce. Bet he's gone and sided with her army too. The weak-willed fool. Fine by me. Men, attack! Johan's unit is now the enemy.
Alright, we've turned them on one another. That's hilarious. That is very hilarious. Well, alright, now these forces are going to be clashing a bit. Johan, why don't you rush into the forest to protect yourself? I guess go heal them up a bit, huh? With just like a heal staff, nothing major. You might as well, I mean, we didn't kill any of them, so... no harm done, right? I guess let's just let the Sons of Danon do their thing, right? Although, Johan is in our forces, so we have control of him. We don't have control of his men. I don't think we get any special items if all of his men live. I doubt all of his men will live. It doesn't seem all that likely. Alright, you're on. You're in the forest here. And damn, you still have a 67 chance to get hit? You don't even hit twice? Well, that's unfortunate. We didn't even get the first hit like our ability is supposed to give us, but well, I guess that's not every time. Either way, that's fine. The Isaac forces here are about to move in on all of these guys. I really want to kill the one guy with Larce. That would be very funny if we did. The Yohavier. Seems like a bit of a stalemate in terms of this battle. Like they're just doing near the same amount of damage to each other. Oh, but 2 of them attacking one guy is not enough to take him down. Okay, so it seems like Yohavier's forces are a bit stronger, even though they don't have the mobility. Hey, that's the guy we healed. He lived because of Lana. Nice. Oh, you... Oh my god, that guy got himself killed on an enemy with 8 HP left. That one will try. You got it. Hey, come on. Oh my god, really? Did that really just happen? Y'all, come on. There's one more. You're not even attacking the one with 8 HP left, you're just attacking this guy at full? Alright, and you got hit in the forest. Yeah, the forest is not aiding us, it seems. What a mess going on over here. Meanwhile, Revo.
What in the blazes was that? Just when I thought my son can't get any more useless, he goes and forgets how to fight. Schmidt, get out there. Take back my castles now.
Yes, sir. You can depend on me.
So I guess they're all going to conquer Johann's castle now, since he betrayed. Alright then, how many of these guys are there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then Yhavir himself. Boy. Oh, damn it. Alright, Larcey can't reach Yhavir. Oh well. Actually, not many of us can reach any of them, just because all of the green units are in the way. And so it wouldn't be exactly the safest thing to just go attacking willy-nilly. So, you know, maybe we should just let the green units handle that. Take a step back, Johann. Again, these guys don't have the most in mobility, so it's fine if we just take a step back and let them do their thing. They're fighting the green units as is. We'll let them kind of wear themselves thin in that way. Johann, I know these are your men we're leaving out to die, but I mean, you're the guy who made this decision. I want to make that clear. There's also villages we gotta rescue, so Diarmuid, I'm gonna have you ride south to rescue them. That one over there, actually, I'm gonna have Fee go after that one if she can. And then there's one left in the north here. I'm just gonna have Arthur head towards that one. Don't bother visiting the villages for now. We just gotta get there quick. Yep, looks like they're all fighting the green units. This is expected. A lot of the green units are probably just gonna die, now that I'm thinking about it, so maybe this wasn't the wisest idea. Actually, yeah, because most of them are hurt, and so they're just gonna get killed from this range. Hey, that one's got health. This guy's dead. Yeah, okay, one less unit to deal with. Alright, now they're coming towards us. Oh, this one's actually able to reach Oife. How about that? Alright, well, we'll get some damage going on them, I guess. Bam. Bam. Nice. Oife will get that level up one of these days. And this one's going for Seliph. Okay, 20%. They still landed at 20%. I don't like that at all. Oh, and Yhavir is just taking it cautiously. Why is there still a green phase? The only one left is at the castle, which is about to get attacked. Oh, that village. It's only got a few turns left. Arthur's got to hurry up. And then, yeah, we still got the forces coming in over... Yeah, we still got these forces going over here. Seliph is hurt. Oh, boy. Alright, Diarmuid, I'm sending you after this village. I know there's a lot of axe units up top, but we need to prioritize things. Yhavir is all the way back there, that coward. Dude, this guy, Johann, there you go. Nice. And then since you're a horse unit, I'm gonna have you move in to defend this line here. We'll kind of surround all of them, since Seliph is hurt. Seliph, you're gonna finish off this guy, which you do not do enough damage. Fuck, okay. Well, okay, that increases dodge chance, then we don't kill, though. So you only do 7 damage with that. That would do just enough damage. 30% hit chance? Let's take the risk. Let's do it. Look, we gotta take risks sometimes. Ooh, nice. Alright, Seliph got that guy, he got a level up. Okay, we should probably heal him up as well, which is, again, why we gotta fortify these defenses now, because our healers are right here, Seliph's right here. 2 people going for Seliph, he's probably gonna die. So these ones hurt at all? That was at 25, that was at 25. Ulster, you can't reach. Fuck. Okay. It's just Oife and Larcey then. Oife, go to work. Nice with the javelin, keeping us out of range so we don't get hit back. That's good, although the chance of us getting hit now is pretty high. So, can I go here and equip? Yeah, let's go here and equip Armor Slayer, and then wait. And then Larcey does 27 damage per hit, so that'll just one-shot this guy. No chance of us getting hit. That's good. So it means we stay at full health with Larcey, with Oife, and also with Johann, who's there as well. And we get a level up with Larcey, level 8. Nice. It's okay. These units are all at full HP. Those are most likely the candidates they're going to be attacking. Yeah? Okay, it seems that way. Although, Ulster, you can also get into the fray just to help protect some angles, I suppose. Why not? Let's see how it goes. They're going for Oife. Okay, I equipped the Armor Slayer with him, so he's only got a 10% chance to get hit. I'm cool with that. 10% he's not getting hit. And even if he does, it only does, what, 11 damage? He can handle a few hits. What I'm most worried about is Yhavir and who he goes for. I mean, it seems like they're trying to pile onto Oife for some reason, so that's fine for now. Ulster should have a good dodge chance. 15, perfect. What? Huh? Did we just get hit by a 15? You're kidding me. You're joking. We got a defense. What the hell? Oh, that one's going for Larcey. Okay. 27 should be an easy dodge. Nice. And that guy's dead. Okay, Yhavir. Please don't go for Ulster. I'm begging you. Again for Johann. You're good for your brother. Yhavir, to think my very own flesh and blood could be so dense. Dense? Ha! Look who's talking. Oh well, this is a long time coming, huh? Let's settle this once and for all. As you will, my brother. We fight for our love of Larcey. And, ooh, you had a really high chance of getting hit there, Jesus. Okay. It seems to be a stalemate for now. And then Rivo's still moving its forces in on that fort. That place is fucked. Nothing we can do about that, but that's okay. We just gotta do what we can to finish off these forces here, and then we'll go on south. I know we can also go conquer, what is it, Sephora? We'll wait on that for now. We'll deal with the enemies at hand. And we gotta save that village up there, too. And the one next to Diarmuid. He got stuck in the forest on the way over. Arthur, you need one more turn to reach that guy? Come on. We do not have a lot of movement, I suppose. Bam! Nice job there, Larsay. I'm gonna give Ulster a kill as well. You two have the Paragon, so you might as well get all the XP you can. Look at these levels. Level 9 already. We're almost in double digits in the first chapter we've used this character. We've only even seized one place, and she's already almost in double digits. I mean, unfortunately, Ulster's a little behind because he doesn't have quite as many good weapons. But still, you know, he's pretty high level for starting out at level 1, level 5.5. How much HP does he have left? 23 out of 42. So we didn't quite do half of his HP, but we can do most of the rest of his HP and then maybe give it to Seliph for the XP. Do what you can there, Johan. Yeah, almost. And then you need to take a step back because he just got hit for a lot of health. Go finish him off, get that juicy XP. 6 damage, that's perfectly fine. He only has 4 HP. It's 100%. You'll never take my castle from me, rebels. I'll beat the daylight right out of you. About that, Johalvir. I'm sorry, Larsay. Okay, he was apologizing in the end. Sorry, Johalvir. That's just the way it had to be. Do what you can to save that place, Diarmuid. Ow. Alright, I think the steel sword just broke. Yep, steel sword broke. Here's the thing, you gotta make sure you don't equip it, because just like in Mystery of the Emblem, the weapons are actually broken, and you can repair them. You know, we could go into store and repair it, but we definitely don't want to fight with it, because then it's jack shit for us. Fee, are you coming up in that village? Oh, hell yeah, we're coming up in this one. Alright. We could turn him berserk. I don't think there's any point in that, though. And... Ow! Oh boy, okay, we need to take a step back. Oh, we can't take a step back. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't attack her. I don't think he will. Typically they don't. Isaac phase, nothing's happening. Rivo phase. What was that maneuver that guy did? Oh boy. I got a bad feeling about your one guard there, Johan. Why didn't he attack back? What? Did he miss? I'm sorry, I didn't understand what that was. Oh, nice dodge though. Hey, and if this person lives through the turn, they're gonna get some health back from staying on that fort. Hold it down, random guy. Nice, another dodge. Who'd have thought such an instrumental figure would be some unnamed Isaac guard? Oh god, no, he's getting hit. Yeah, that guy's just continuing to attack the village. They don't focus on people nearby who they can kill. Even though in that case he probably could have killed Fee there. Oh god, these places just have a few turns left each. We gotta hurry. Arthur's just gonna go ahead and save that village there. Nice. I know you and Fee also want to talk with Seliph. We'll make sure that happens eventually, but for now, we gotta prioritize saving these villages, of course. And blam! What? Okay, we hit him again. Cool. Diarmuid. That'll take care of that guy. Nice. I've kind of had you just be the village rescuing guy, because you're not exactly a tank. You're not exactly, you know, super strong killer like Larsay taking out all these enemy units. You're just kind of the one who can move along the map because you have a horse. So, you know what? That makes you perfect for just going out and rescuing some villages. So I think that's all of the barbarians who are sieging villages dealt with now. This guy's getting healed on his turn, because his turn came first. What's the plan, guy? You're attacking! Let's go! Fuck him up! Yeah! Oh no, uh-oh, oh boy. And then Rivo phase, that means that guy can attack back. And they're all just using range as well, they have hand axes. Uh-oh. No, that guy. That poor guy. Hold it down, get the dodges. Get the dodges. Yeah! Keep getting dodges. Keep the rhythm up. If you fuck up the rhythm, that won't be cool. No, the guy. Oh, can we get a grave sequence for that guy? Well, alright, they've seized this fort now. They're taking defensive positions around it. So now we gotta go and deal with that, after all. That's a lot of horse units. We only have 3 in our own ranks, but we'll see what we can do. We could use a forest to our advantage, I reckon. Let's see what some of these villages we rescued have to say now.
You know, the Liberation's army leader, Seliph, he seized the rightful heir to Granvale. I bet we'd all have a much better time with him on the throne if that were true, huh? Here, take this skill ring. Go on, do your best. We're all behind you.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to give that to Diarmuid. Alright. So that adds skill plus 5. I mean, I guess he could use that. His skill's pretty shitty. Sure, there you go, Diarmuid. And then, Arthur, what do we got up here?
Prince Shannon's our beacon of hope for Isaac's future. Once he returns with his divine blade Balmung in hand,
Well, those Imperial sods won't stand a chance at all. Every last one of them may run out of our great land. It is cool to see some characters from Generation 1 like Shannon and Lewin and Oife taking bigger roles here, being, you know, revered in more ways. Okay, Lewin's just kind of been in hiding, and it's also unfortunate. He was the husband of Aranis, who he learned from that dialogue with Fee, died off screen from illness. And yeah, her father went missing, so Lewin just, like, abandoned her? Like, what happened there? Well, Oife, why don't you track this guy? He's got a hand axe, so he's gonna go at you with range. Just go ahead and stand there and equip a javelin, so it won't be weapon advantage, but at least you can attack back. Now let's make sure people are healed up, and let's get everyone in position. If they all have hand axes, that's gonna be a problem, because then we don't have a proper way of attacking back for most of our units. Of course, we could have been able to attack back with Lester, but he didn't make it very far now, did he? The Revo forces are gonna strike first here. That guy right there. Let's see how it goes. We should attack twice. Okay, we get hit. Do have good accuracy. We do hit twice, okay. So Oife can almost take them out. He's also almost gonna level up. I don't like how many of them we're dealing with here. How many even is that? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 of them? Including their commander. That's a lot. Oh, and I almost forgot about the one just up by us. So technically there's 12 of them then. Here's what we're gonna do. Oife, finish that one off and then back up. Are we gonna level up out of this? We might as well get what level ups with you that we can, Oife, seeing as how you don't have that many left. But an HP and a luck, I guess I'll take it. And now just back the fuck up. Right, let them come to us slowly. Okay, the boss does not have range. Get Fee in the mix. Oh, we could talk with Seliph, I almost forgot.
Hey there, you're Lord Seliph, right?
Indeed I am. And you, miss?
Call me Fee. I'm from Selice.
Selice, you say? Are you a Pegasus Knight, then?
Not just yet. I'm kinda still in training. My mom was one, though. Actually, in that big war years ago, she helped Lord Sigurd out in his army.
Is that so? She has my utmost gratitude on my father's behalf. Now what brings you here, Fee?
See, what happened was I was looking for my brother who ran away ages ago, but then I heard about you, sir, and how you're taking on the Empire yourself, and I just knew I had to be here too. Can I join your army, sir? Please?
Certainly. Thank you. What of your brother, though?
It's silly, sir, but I have this feeling that we're gonna run into him somewhere down the line.
Oh, the commander's hiding behind his forces? What a bitch. Oh, man. Okay, so we could hit him with a javelin with Oife. That would be good. But then we'd be, like, in the thick of it. We would have to commit. And Seliph can't even reach anyone, so it'd just be pretty much Oife, Jarmuid, Johan, Larce, and Ulster taking on all these forces here, including this commander, Schmidt. It really is. Oh, we get the Brave Axe after we kill Schmidt. It's got the little icon next to it there. That would be great for you, Johan. But that's not going to be easy. So, do the javelin thing on this guy here. His accuracy's not as good. But if we can get 2 hits, that would be ideal.
Hold, rebel scum! King Danon has decreed that you shall go no further.
Is that so? Oh shit, nice crit, Oife. Let's go. Okay, it was only 1 hit, but you know what? The crit makes up for that. Ulster, I need you to clear a path on this guy here. Use that Iron Blade. Your chance of getting hit is only 43, so it's pretty ideal. I mean, we've had some ridiculous luck this chapter so far. Nice, okay, and we got Astra. This guy's dead. If not, we could have just moved in Fee and finished him off. But I'll take it. Ulster's getting a level up, of course, with that Paragon ability. Beautiful. Again, just having Ira's kids with Paragon is ridiculous. Also, before I send Larce into an incredibly dangerous situation, I should top her off, because this is going to be tricky. And then, of course, we'll surround Lana with as many people as we can to keep her safe as well. Also, hey, Lana, nice level up there, level 2. Just an HP and a luck. I mean, that's the same as Oife, but what can you expect from a healer, I suppose? We'll see what we can. Maybe we can hope for Astra to pop. I think we need that, actually. Oh, no, we didn't need it at all. Did I do the math wrong?
King Danon, my lord, forgive me.
Alright, well, we got the Schmidt guy there. Nice job, Larce. Easy level up for you, of course. Are we double digits now? We're double digits now. Look at that. Defense, HP, all that jazz. Hey, we got the Brave Axe. We're gonna have to send that over somehow to Johan. But now is the time to protect Lana in that corner. Just like so. Actually, yeah, we'll have Jarmuid there. He's got a sword after all, so he's better equipped to defend the group. Oh shit, that doesn't protect Lana from, like, anybody. Oh, fuck. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Oh, they're going for Oife for some reason. He's, like, one of the only ones who can attack back. Why would you go for him? I mean, he's not gonna kill because he doesn't do enough damage, but still, that is a bizarre choice. Oh, and then they're sinking back south, these cowards. Why are they doing this? I'm very confused. I mean, okay, their hit chance is better than on most of the others because of the weapon disadvantage. I get that. But on the other hand, they're doing jack shit for damage. Oife is hitting them back, and he's doing most of their health, if not all, with that little crit there. I don't get what they're doing here. I guess these guys just really have it out for Oife. Like, they keep all going for him. Nice, another crit. Alright, that's another one dead. Level up for Oife, level 17, right? Level 17 out of 20, so yeah, we don't have much more improving we can do with Oife, sadly. I mean, he's good as is, but that's the kind of thing, is that eventually he'll be outpaced. But damn, look at him go. He's got that level up, so he's got more strength now. He lowers them all the way to 2 HP. All these guys could have reached our healer, I just want to stress that, but they chose instead to go for Oife. I'm not complaining. I'm just a little confused. So now with all or most of these enemies at about 2 HP, we can give these skills to whoever we want, if not to everyone. We'll give one to Seliph, one to Larcey, Ulster, everyone. Oh, there's one more. Oh, that one's good for Diarmuid. You're adjacent to Leno, and then you have a 0% chance of hitting. Why are you doing this? What the hell? Alright, well, it's our phase. That one above Oife is not hurt at all. Yeah, now we're just kind of handing out kills to whoever we want. It should work well with everyone. This one is before Oife leveled up, so he's got a little more health. Doesn't make a difference, though. Oh, and we got a crit for no reason. Nice job, Diarmuid. Ulster's level 7 now. Got some defense. Nice. You're our gal to deal with this guy who's at full HP. 9 defense to our 35 attack. Jesus, that's definitely going to two-shot him. That's more damage than Oife. We have a 0% chance of getting hit back. And again, we have Astra, so at any point we can always trigger up the 5 hits. And we're leveling up still and getting all these stat increases. I hit the mic, I'm sorry about that, but damn. Larcey is unbeatable. Fee, gonna finish off this last one here. Completely cleared out the field. Oife is still able to move, but he already got a bunch of XP just attacking back last turn anyway. Oh, and Fee's so close to leveling up there, okay. We'll go ahead and mend up Oife, you did good. Nice job defending the entire army there, my friend. And now let's go ahead and seize these 2 pretty much unguarded forts. Actually, Oife, I'm going to send you way up north and to the side, just in case Arthur has some trouble with the guy guarding this fort. I mean, he's only one guy. Let's also go make sure we visit this village down here. Otherwise, I think that's all the villages we visited here in the first chapter as Seliph. Oh no, there's one over here as well. I almost forgot about that. Okay, we want Johann to be able to buy the axe from the pawn shop that we're going to sell with Larcey. That brave axe she can't use, so we need him to have enough money to do that. So I'm going to try to visit that village with him when we get the chance. Alright, visit this one down here, Arthur. Every last citizen of Isaac believes and entrusts Lord Seliph. We owe his family dearly for how his father, long ago, rescued and helped raise our Prince Shannon. Yeah, but Seliph's grandfather was part of a campaign at war with this country, so I don't know. Seliph is gonna have to do some back and forth, because I'm realizing after we seize Isaac here, they're gonna have to go back and seize Safara here, because he's the only one who can seize, remember, so he's gotta walk all over the damn place. We do have a warp staff, I suppose, with Lana, if we want to use that. Like, that's an option. He's also got the return band. I think that would send him, like, all the way back, though. That wouldn't do us any favors. What exactly is this guy we're dealing with here? He's got a steel axe. He's a fighter. He actually doesn't have any range. So, actually, you know what, Arthur? You can definitely handle this on your own, because he can't do anything back. So, yeah, go for it. Why not? Look at that. Most of his health, though. Oh, yeah, it's just a generic jobber guy. It's not even a named character guarding this fort. Alright. I suppose they don't know which fort is going to function in which way, depending on who you recruit between the 2 brothers, so they just kind of throw a random guy here. But there you go, Arthur, you got yourself a nice level up there. Level 3. Alright, go ahead and visit this village. I almost said Lex. It's not Lex, it's Johann. Lex is gone. Oh, aren't you from that Liberator's army? Glad to see you're making a stand now. This is great news. With y'all around, we finally got a shot at making them Imperial cowards run out of here with their tails between their legs. That's right. We're the Liberation Army, baby. We're standing up against the oppression. All that jazz. Let's go ahead and seize there, Seliph. Oh, Lord Seliph, sir. Glad to see you're okay. Is everyone unharmed, sir? Indeed, and ecstatic to see you to boot. Thanks to you, Lord Seliph, we know that at long last Isaac shall have its freedom. Thank you, sir. But the effort isn't mine alone. I could never have come so far without the support of the common man. You've all supported me from the beginning. I likely wouldn't be here if not for you. Fate is a funny thing, isn't it, sir? Just 20 years ago, our late king had the utmost trust in your grandfather's wisdom. Then your father came to protect Shannon, and now the prince has guided you to adulthood. And perhaps fate has bound Isaac and Shalfie as one. Isaac is the only home I've ever known,
And Prince Shannon is like a brother to me. I pray our friendship lasts the rest of our lives. Lord Seliph, you are the rightful heir to House Belhalla and the throne of Granvale. Not a soul alive in Isaac nor in the rest of the world can doubt this. We beg of you, raise the banner of justice high, march on Belhalla, and reclaim your true throne. Now that Isaac is seized to the south, I believe now, yeah, Julia wants to talk with Seliph. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way while we kind of mobilize and prepare the rest of our very, very small army here. Sending Oife back since there was nothing else to do with that quote-unquote boss guarding the fortress. Is there anything going on at Rivo? No, we don't have to mobilize for anything. It's fine. We're just kind of gathering our forces here. I'll probably have to cut past a bit of it. But in the meantime, Seliph, on your way out, Julia has got some stuff to say to you before you head over to seize the other place. Go ahead, Julia.
Are you faring all right so far, Julia? Actually, I have something for you. I found this in Isaac Castle. What's this? It's a light tome called Nosferatu. You can wield these, yes? Yes. I'm able to use light magic. Excellent. Hopefully now you'll have an easier time protecting yourself in combat. Thank you, Lord Seliph. Thank you so much.
So basically, we get Nosferatu here as an attacking method with Julia, which is awesome. Nosferatu attacks enemies, does damage, and drains health back. It's interesting that it's light magic in this game. I mean, it's not considered dark magic, but they wanted to give it to Julia, I guess. If we seize the other place first, Safara here, with Seliph, then in the conversation we would find the Aura Tome. So we would get Aura instead of Nosferatu. Nosferatu, I believe, is less accurate, but getting health back, I think, is definitely worth it. It also probably has more weight and all that jazz. It's just generally a slower, like, less efficient weapon, but it's all to make up for the fact that you get health back, which I think is imperative with Julia. I'm gonna really enjoy that. In fact, we want to level up Julia as much as we can. You know, it's unfortunate last time we had a light mage, she got yanked in the middle of the battlefield with Deirdre, but this character is very similar to Deirdre in appearance and structure. We're gonna try to get the most out of her, after all. Arthur, go ahead and have that conversation with Seliph you've been meeting to.
Lord Seliph, right? Nice to meet you.
Who are you?
The name's Arthur. I came here from Celice.
Wait, so you were that Arthur fellow. I've heard so much about how you've been eating us so far. Thank you so much.
It was no big deal.
You're capable of wielding magic, yes? It's truly impressive. I'm almost envious.
My mother was a talented war mage, but I've still got a lot to learn myself.
We all do we not? So long as we fight together, though, perhaps we can still truly change our world. After all, that's what brought us here today.
Yeah, you're right. My power's at your disposal, sir.
I'll give my all to aid the cause. I'm glad we could finally meet, Lord Seliph.
Just establishing, once again, that Arthur's in our ranks, so we can see Safara here and get some dialogue as well.
Oh, gods bless you, Lord Seliph. Safara is free once more, thanks to you.
Is everyone unharmed, sir?
Indeed, and overjoyed to see you to boot. This is the same dialogue.
I swear to you, before this day is done, King Daniel will be no more, and Isaac shall belong to his rightful people.
Freedom. Oh, the word is tonic to my ears. Please take care of yourself out there. Lord Seliph, you're the last and greatest hope of the future of this world and all its people. Only you, Lord Seliph, possess the power to free this world from the grip of darkness.
Yes, alright, so Safara is seized. I believe upon Safara being seized, we also have one more dialogue we unlock. If we look at... yeah, it looks like Seliph was stuck with Lana. And then, yeah, all that's left is down here. This guy, Danon, hanging out in his Rivo Palace. We might as well start fighting him, why not, right? Does he have range? He doesn't have any range. Alright, well, Julia, in that case, just go to town, right? You got Nosferatu. Okay, accuracy is not great, but we might as well, right?
Pitiful rebel fools. Don't you dare underestimate the glory of the Granvale Empire.
Yeah, you say that, but you can't attack us back, so I don't know what to think, Danon, in that case. Because we're just going to be slowly draining your health here with Julia. Multiple hits, actually, as long as we can land both of these, that'd be ideal. Are we going to land both of them? Yep, we land both of them with Julia, nice. Well, we're hitting again? Julia, you must have the continue attacks thing. We missed that one, that's okay. But damn, that's cool that we can do that. We only had one extra attack, that's interesting. What skill was triggering that? May strike foe 2 successive times if user is faster. So that's Adept. That's different than Pursuit, which is... Wait, is that what I've been confusing with Jarmu this whole time? No, he totally just has the pursuit band. He doesn't have fucking adept or anything like that. It's just confusing. I don't get it. Of course, he's gonna heal up a little bit here. That's fine. We'll keep going for it as Seliph and Arthur slowly go down through the mountains here. And then again, yeah, we want to get that dialogue between Seliph and Lana here. Keep going, Julia. There's no reason not to, right? I mean, if we're attacking up front, we're risking getting hit on our attacking turn and their retaliation turn, so no point in risking that. Ah, shit, that's a miss. Come on, Julia, we need to land 2. Are you gonna do another hit? You're gonna do another hit. We need to land this one if we're gonna net gain some damage. Damn it! Oh, the way you just stepped out of the way. Alright. Ah, hey, we got a level up out of that. That's nice. Do we get any magic stat? We got HP, strength. We got magic and resistance. Okay. We gotta keep trying. Hey, accuracy's gotten a little bit better with that level up. That's nice. Or maybe it's because Diarmuid's standing here now. I don't know. Either way, come on, Julia. You got this. Yeah, okay. Keep it going. Keep it going. We regain that 1 health we got from leveling up because it doesn't fill out your maximum when you level up like that. Yeah, Julia taking care of Danon just like that. This random girl.
Lord Arvis. My liege.
Alright, Danon is out of here. Almost a level up there, and we got a thief sword that we're definitely going to sell and give to somebody else. Aside from losing Lester super early on, which is really unfortunate. I mean, he was the son of Midir and Lady Ideen, and the brother of Lana here. You know, what can we do? He just got destroyed by that shitty accuracy pulling through and hitting him.
Lana, I still can't say I feel comfortable having you out here in the field. It's much too dangerous.
Yes, my lord, but I'm sure I'll be fine.
Please, take the utmost care. If you stray from behind the front lines, you'll be too vulnerable a target.
But...
Lana, please. I'm worried for your sake.
Okay, my lord.
Alright, so we're just getting some extra HP with Lana there, which is nice. It's not going to help with defense, because it's only 2, but you take what you can get. Although he mentions, like, she'll be an easy target for the enemies. But even when most of the enemies on that one turn could reach her, they instead opted to go for Oife, arguably our strongest unit. So I don't quite understand that. Either way, Seliph, go ahead and seize and end the chapter here in Isaac.
Job well done, Seliph. Thanks to you, Isaac is free from the Empire's grip.
Lewin, are you already finished in Leonster?
Yeah, I only got back just now. Look, Seliph, are you aware that right now this world is at a critical turning point?
No, I'm afraid not.
It's been 15 years since Arvis conquered all of Jude Grawl and united it as the Granvale Empire. Honestly, for a while at first it wasn't all that bad. The Empire's dawn, Emperor Arvis sought to bind his nation using only the strictures of law. Sure, it was strict and constraining, but we still got a good few years of peace out of it. But obviously he changed his mind. Years back, as if by magic, the Empire turned into that impressive force we all know and love today. Even worse, the ancient heretics of the Lopturian Order have arisen from the shadows once more and raised influence across the land. Their murderous rituals have returned with them, and all across Jude Grawl they abduct children to sacrifice in droves to resurrect their fell god. All attempts to resist the Empire are crushed and met with brutal executions or enslavement. It couldn't be plainer that they seek to return Jude Grawl to the days of brutal control by that ancient abomination, the Loptur Empire. This cannot be happening. I heard all the rumors saying the same, but never did I think that they could be more than rumors. By the look of it, Isaac hasn't had it quite as bad as most. Danon's 2 sons at least refused to follow through on the child hunts. Of course, there's always been people trying to rebel against the Empire, left, right, and center. They were all scattered and disorganized. For you, none have ever posed a proper threat to the Empire. They were all swiftly crushed before they could so much as blink. Jude Grawl desperately needs a savior. It needs a man to unite behind in the name of liberty. And I'm pretty sure that guy is you, Seliph. You're the only one who stands a chance.
Hold on a moment. Are you sure of this? A savior would require power I solely lack.
Chalk it up to duty, Seliph. You're the eldest child of Empress Deirdre. That makes you the elder brother to the Crown Prince Julius. You're the one true heir to Saint Heim. Your destiny is to unite the power of the Crusaders of this era and free the world from this evil grip. But trust me, you really do have what it takes. Your true power and potential sleeps within you. That is, the sacred blood of the Crusader Baldur.
Once you get your holy blade, Tyrfing, not even the heavens will be able to stand in your way. But Sorry, Seliph, but that's how the gods will it. You're Sigurd's son of a man who fate led to a brutal end. The fulfillment of his dying wishes and his final quest falls to you. You cannot afford to go doubting yourself now. You understand, Seliph? Yes. Yes, I do. If this is fate and the will of the gods, then so be it. I will do my duty. There actually isn't a single absolute fate, nor is there just one person it all hinges upon. As obtuse as that sounds, trust me, one day it'll make sense. Sigurd left behind so much to help you on your quest. Most importantly, the many friendships he forged in his life. Me, for instance. Brave youths from all over are already lining up to join your cause, all guided by Sigurd's kindness. My father won the love and trust of so many people from all walks of life.
Yeah, I mentioned that in the Generation 1 playthrough, how the crew for all of Sigurd's men was really ragtag and a big amalgamation coming from, as Seliph says here, all walks of life. It's kind of the most diverse that any army has been in a Fire Emblem game up to that point.
I can only pray that in time I'll prove my worthiness of his legacy. You'll be fine. Anyway, to business. Our immediate goal now is to reach Leonster, the son of Quan, your father's closest friend. Raised his own rebellion only to suffer severe losses. He's in pretty urgent need of backup. I know you've had no time to rest, but we need to get going as soon as possible. For now, at least, we can leave Isaac in the care of his citizens. Odds are we'll run into Prince Shannon on our way. Understood.
Yeah, so we can save. That's the end of Chapter 1. We gotta reconvene with Shannon. We gotta reconvene with now Quan's son. They mentioned in their last moments when they fell to the Thracian forces in the last chapter how they left their son back at home, and he's been raising a rebellion now. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on that we've got to connect and bring together. Seliph, it's on you to reunite the continent as your father couldn't, and as Arvis clearly is mishandling. It's time.